Hello, this is Shocker John 911 on my part 4 of my NES collection and thoughts on the games. Now, my next game is the original Super Mario Bros. The Arcade Classic series. Now, this game is a little bit harder to come by than all the other three games. In this game, though, you gotta hit them on top of, no, you don't hit them on top of the heads, you gotta hit them under them instead of hitting on top of their heads, like so many other Mario Brothers games. Now, once you hit them under them, they get knocked off. Then you gotta hurry up and kick them. There's like, I don't even think there's a way to beat this game. I know I sure as hell didn't. But they keep on entering this pipe. You just keep on progressing through the level. They get a little bit harder later on, like they start flying, or you gotta hit them more under them in order to defeat the enemy. And I gotta say that this game is a lot, well, it is a lot different than the other three games, but if you ever see it, I suggest that you pick it up. This game is pretty fun and at times frustrating though. Now, my next game is Super Mario Brothers. Now, everybody knows about this game. This is the game that came with the NES right here. I got really not much to say about it other than saying that this is the game that started the whole NES right here, made it popular. But I got a question though, is that when you're facing those 8 King Koopas, now are those other 7 before the real King Koopa clones? Now what, for example, if you got the firepower, now you can shoot them, and then if you defeat one of the 7 King Koopas, they turn into either a Goomba, Hammer Brothers, or a Koopa. Now I'm wondering, those are just enemies that are clones of King Koopa right there, or are they supposed to be the kids of King Koopa? I'm just wondering that right there. Next game right here is Duck Hunt. This game was pretty fun, yeah, but my main objective was to shoot the damn dog more than the duck. And when I was playing this game when I was a kid, I always hated that damn dog. He was just my main target right there. I think there's also another game in there too other than Duck Hunt, but I can't think of the name. But Duck Hunt is a pretty fun game at its time. Now, here's a game that everybody loves. Super Mario Brothers 3. I got really no bad thoughts about this game, but I gotta say that this game is not my #1 game. This is my #2 game. My #1 game is probably Super Mario World for the not NES, but Super NES, just because it has more up-to-date graphics and the bosses do a little bit more than what these bosses do right here. Pretty much in the story, you just gotta grab the 8 wands that the King Koopa kids stole from other kings of other worlds. The kids' names are Ludwig, Larry, Roy, Wendy, and oh man, I can't think of them all. But this is when they first started the whole King Koopa kids games. Like I said, this ain't my #1 because of the graphics on Super Mario Worlds for the Super NES. Now, if it wasn't for that, this game would be my #1 if that game never existed. Still, an awesome game, kick ass. Of course, you have to get it. My next game is Startopics. Now, I never heard of this game until like about 5 months ago, and I gotta say this game is pretty fun. But the bosses, I really didn't care for them, except for the very last one, which is the name of Zudos or Zuda. But anyway, the whole story of this game is that you have to you're a kid named Mike who's trying to save his grandfather from the evil space aliens by the name of Zudo, who kidnapped him, and you gotta go rescue him. Now, I gotta say that this game was pretty fun. It's a little bit easier in the upwards camera angle instead of having to go side scrolling and all that. But this game, yeah, if you ever see it, play it. If you haven't, whatever, you know all about it. That's all I gotta say about this game. I did like it, and that's it. Scrounging up some ideas, but I can't think of any. But my next game is probably a mixed review, and probably not a lot of people know about it. It is Zuda's Revenge for Startopics 2. Zuda's Revenge, Startopics 2. Now the reason why I say that is because this game was supposed to be, it should have been on the Super NES, but it wasn't. This game was made in 1994. The Super NES was made in 1991. They should have put this game on there. The graphics were a little bit more up to date, but not well done. Like one example, you're in the desert world where Queen Cleopatra's in, and the whole sand is like, the whole level is bland, is like boring. I also gotta say it's a complete ripoff of Mega Man. Now the reason why I say that is when you're at the very end of the stage, you gotta defeat all the bosses again on this game. I think in the same order as that you just defeated them. Like if you face the snake the first, you gotta face the snake the first, and the very last the very last stage. That'll be your first boss at the very last stage. Like I said, it was a complete rip-off of Mega Man. The graphics, they should have done a lot better. They should have been on the Super NES. The story was really stupid. Like, for example, the Queen Cleopatra wants a cheese pizza. Stupid. And the thing is, too, is that she's complaining, oh, my cheese pizza's gonna get cold. Oh, no wonder, bitch. The delivery boy's on the damn turtle. He's riding a turtle to deliver her a pizza. This had a stupid ass story. You get sucked in this book. The whole thing was you get sucked in this book. When you're in chapter 1, you just gotta read through it, and then you're up to chapter 2. What the hell happened to chapter 1? You should have had to face the boss, but you don't. You just have to read. But like I should say, if you play Startopics and if you like Startopics, yeah, pick up Startopics 2. But if you haven't played Startopics, avoid this game. Next game is Pinbot. Now, I gotta say I think this is the only pinball game for the NES. I'm not completely sure, but basically the whole story is that you have to face this Pinbot, and you have to get a high score. Robots are also trying to kill you. I don't think there is no way to beat this game other than just getting a high score. If you like pinball games, I should suggest that you pick Pinbot. If you don't like pinball, I suggest that you don't pick this game up. But the next game is a piece of crap. It is one of my top NES games that I have that it should have never been. I should have never gotten. It is Demon Swords. Now, I want you to look at this right here. Now, in the game, you're a ninja. That does not make fucking sense whatsoever. Look at this. In the game, you're a fucking ninja. On the cover, you look like fucking Conan the Barbarian. What the fuck? In the game, though, you're a ninja. And what the thing is, too, is that you jump like 500 feet in the air and there's enemies flying at you constantly. And you got this little puny ass sword that does this. I don't know what the hell this is. He's like spinning this little knife, butter knife thing. You also got shurikens, too. The shurikens sure as hell don't do that much damage to the bosses. I don't think it does any damage to the bosses whatsoever. But you got this puny ass where you got to get really close up to the boss and you got to hit him with it. But it's most likely you're going to get hit instead of the boss. This game should have never been made. I don't get why you got a picture of Conan the Barbarian and you're a ninja in the beginning of the game. And you're flying like 500 feet in the air. Does that look like what this guy can do? No, he just looks like he can just kick some ass instead of flying 500 feet in the air. I suggest that you should not ever play this game, pick it up, or anything like that. This game's a piece of shit. Well, anyway, that's it for right now. I will be doing another my NES collections some other time. This is Shocker Drone saying take care of yourself and please subscribe or make a comment. And that's it. Thanks for watching.